Hi, welcome back to my channel, and here's another update on my tower garden. As you can see, there's significant changes on the tower garden from my last update. The last update was approximately a month ago, and there was a massive number of tomatoes that were growing everywhere, right up to the ceiling, well outside of the ring supports, and shielding out other things. So I decided that I had enough of these tomatoes, and I pulled them all. I harvested over 400 immature cherry tomatoes, and I'll show a shot of that. I've cleaned up what remains. So what remains is some herbs. We've got parsley, we've got let's see, what are these? I'll remember. I had dill. I took the dill out. There's rosemary. Got peppermint. So that's what remains. And then I've got my greens, predominantly Swiss chard. Here's some yellow stem Swiss chard here. Some white stem Swiss chard. This was massively harvested a few days ago, regrowing. More white stem Swiss chard, and down at the base I've got this red stem Swiss chard, which is doing well, and that'll be harvested shortly. Also have collard greens and kale, dinosaur kale, a lot of that. Oh, there's my dill. Used to be 5 feet tall. I cut it way back, and I'm probably going to just pull it out, but whatever. Some dinosaur kale at the base. And over on this side, I've got some new things. So let's turn this around and see what we've got. So basically, I've got two things. Here I've got cucumbers. This is the cucumber that hopefully will develop without being fertilized. That is the promise, and we'll see if that happens. I've got little cukes there now, getting ready to go. And I've got some squash, including these patty pans, and I fertilized that first one down below. The first one that came out, I missed fertilizing, but I've got lots of male flowers. The female flowers are coming. Here's one that will be open tomorrow. Let's see, there we go. There's a female, almost ready to fertilize. So I've got those, and I've got a lot of empty spaces. So here's some empty spaces, and you can see the deposition of the salts from the chemicals. So I've got to clean those off, and then I pulled, here's another cucumber here, kind of crowded out. We'll see if it takes. And I've got other spots down in the base. So I'll start some more seeds. I gotta focus on greens and lettuce that stays within the bounds of this cage, and a few more herbs, especially cilantro. So that's the situation. Tomatoes are gone. They were productive, but it was just too much, and they're crowding out other things, and I want to focus on these greens. It's like greens right now are through the roof in terms of cost. Crazy. So I can get some really nice looking greens, and I want to maintain these herbs. So that's it. Hopefully be starting work outside shortly. Starting to warm up this week. Still have snow outside, so hopefully that'll start melting, and I can get my seed started. Oh, just the last thing on the garden. I didn't have the fungus gnats this year. Fortunately, that was good because I didn't really have any soil, so that was a big benefit. But I did develop whiteflies, and you can see them on these leaves. You can see some down there. It hasn't been super bad, but I'm gonna have to try to see if I can deal with those. And I did have this powdery mildew on collard greens especially. So, still issues I got to deal with, but overall it was way better than last winter, and we're going forward from here. So that's it. That's all for now. Here's the last shot of some beautiful Swiss chard. It's an update on my Meyer Lemon. As you can see, these 5 lemons, which have been here for a while, they're actually starting to turn yellow, mature. So they'll be ripe and ready to go, before too long. You know, I don't know, maybe another month. They're almost getting up to the size of a tennis ball. And once I fertilize, I got a massive amount of flowering, and I've been fertilizing on and off. I've got, I just counted 31 new fruits developing. So my plan is to repot into a bigger pot, get on a regular fertilization regime, and hopefully most of these will survive and won't be shed. But I'm getting fruiting. It's been about a year, well actually six months on those fruits, so it takes a while to mature. And I got new fruits coming, and I need to repot and see if I can really expand. Final update is the tub. My fig tree is starting to bloom downstairs. Maybe I'll go down and get a shot of it, leaves coming out. But these lights are going to go in the corners, in those 2 corners. I got to put a couple of slats across there so they hold. Then I'll put my fig tree repotted in this tub with the lights behind, and then the window on the other side. So it should get good light from 2 sides. My wife's not too happy about that, but I think my description was way worse than what it's actually going to be. So hopefully she'll be on board once I complete the project.